And, yeah, again, I want Shadow to die in the end of Sonic Movie 3. Mostly because, I don't know, that was the plan for Adventure 2. I think the other games can still work without Shadow. Or at least, like, don't bring him back immediately next movie. I want him to be gone a few installments. Maybe, like, we get a movie, no Shadow, post-credit scene happens, no mention of him even existing. Maybe that post-credit scene, or, the mid-credit scenes, maybe add in a post-credit scene where, Shadow's, or that Eggman's talking about Shadow or something, I don't know. Because at the same time, I really want to see Team Dark on the big screen. We got Team Sonic, I want to see Team Dark now. And, yeah, I don't want it to be like in the games where it was very next installment, Shadow's back, baby. I want it to be a little while. Maybe don't... Because I think Shadow should headline his own trilogy. Like how Knuckles is getting his own series on Paramount Plus, I think... Well, being completely honest, I think Knuckles should get his own movie. Well, could a Knuckles movie work? I don't know. If they do a Knuckles movie, or even just in the show, I want to see, number one, I want to see Mighty and Ray at some point, and number three, I want to see Team Chaotix. The full Chaotix roster of Knuckles, Mighty, Ray, Vector, Espio, Charmin. I want to see that. So that should be cool, though. And it's kind of Ray wasn't a Chaotix member in any media, but I don't know. To me, it feels wrong to have Mighty without Ray. But so here's how I'm thinking I would love the movie franchise to go. So after we get the Knuckles series and the whole and the whole what is it? Sonic Movie 3. I think afterwards we should get, we should obviously get Sonic Movie 4, but I think after that, maybe Knuckles gets a second season of his show. And, depending on, what happens in the first season, because I know, I remember reading a while back that the Knuckles show is supposed to set up Sonic Movie 3. So most likely in that series they're going to introduce Rouge the Bat, or maybe they'll save Rouge for the movie. I don't know, I'd kind of like that. And then we would get Amy in the TV show. But, I think all of that would be awesome. Oh, shit. But, okay. Yeah, that's basically how I think, the show should work. They set up movie 3. Maybe they show Rouge. Maybe they don't. Maybe they save Amy for the movie. Maybe they save Rouge for the movie. Maybe they only save Shadow for the movie, and they just kind of, introduce Rouge and Amy, get them established, and then just fucking go for it after that, I guess. I don't know. And, and then as far as, a second season of Knuckles, I think we should have, the Chaotix introduced. At least have Mighty and Ray introduced. And then you can do, a whole Sonic CD thing for, Sonic Movie 4. And maybe eventually move Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles off of Earth and into their own worlds. Maybe keep them on Earth. I don't know. I don't care. And, and then eventually, maybe a Sonic Movie 5. I don't know, I feel like then instead of a 5th Sonic movie, we should then start focusing on other characters. Do like a Knuckles movie or a Tails movie. I don't know. Maybe after Sonic Movie 4, it'd be a perfect time to bring Shadow back. Bring Shadow back for his own movie and have it be kind of like... And then you can have Shadow's movie set up a Sonic Heroes adaptation and then straight up have it be called Sonic Heroes. And then we just get full-on Sonic Heroes. The Chaotix setup and, a Knuckles season. The Chaotix story has already happened. Basically, Sonic Heroes would be the first Avengers, or the first Endgame of the movie series. And then after that, we kind of shift away from... Then we shift onto the adventure movies. Like the movies when instead of just being Sonic Movie 5, Sonic Movie 6, it would then be like... maybe go up to like Sonic Movie 7, constantly doing like the different Chaos Emeralds colors. But I think eventually, after we reach like that point to where like, okay, this could be considered like, like equivalent to the MCU, this would be like the Avengers, the first big movie that ties everything together. This could be the Endgame. Or something like that. Probably Avengers. It'd feel a lot more Endgame. No, it'd definitely be like Avengers level, honestly. But then after that, what they could do is they can then do after they have Sonic Heroes as that big movie, we then get Adventure 1, Adventure 2, Adventure 3. Not as in like they're adaptations of Adventure, because we already would have had an adaptation of at least Adventure 2. And then I think after that, the next phase of Sonic-focused movies should be called Sonic Adventure. As kind of a tongue-in-cheek, The first one obviously adapts the first Sonic Adventure game. The second one can, like... The second one can be, like, Sonic Battle. The third one, we can have Sonic Advance adaptations. Like, we kind of mix in the second and third one. Maybe some zones from the first one in there. But, also, maybe, and then maybe do like an adventure for that properly adapts Sonic 06. Like, take some base outlines of Sonic 06, remove Elise, and like rework it. Maybe have this be... Again, if they're gonna adapt 06, I also want them to adapt Rush. Gonna beat you like a drum. How they would adapt Rush, maybe they would feature them as Blaze movies. I think that'd be cool. We get like 3 Blaze movies, and they kind of do it like what they did with Black Widow. Like we get a Blaze movie that's all like her on herself, that explains how she ended up in Sonic 06, or in Sonic's future with Silver, and why she didn't remember a thing, and then... Alright, I don't know. Like, I just want them to adapt, like, all sorts of Sonic games. And I want them to eventually expand out to giving other characters title role movies, like a Knuckles trilogy, a Shadow trilogy, a Blaze trilogy, a Silver trilogy. Just in general, I want all these characters to get, like, at least I want big headlining characters like Shadow, Knuckles, and Silver to get their own trilogies, and then maybe, like, give Mighty and Ray or the Chaotix one, like, lumped together. I think that'd be cool, and then, like, you know, start, like, a Sonic series. So, like, now that the movies are focusing on other characters with Sonic kind of, like, showing up every now and then, it's like a constant in them, or, like, set up the next big Sonic movie. You know, that would be, like, equivalent to, like, Age of Ultron, or, you know, just skip that and go straight to, like, Endgame big events. Have it be, like, a two-parter movie, you know. Kind of like how Infinity War and Endgame was. I think that especially would be awesome to see the Sonic movies do. Also, I fucking love Tingle and Whisper being in Sonic Dash, I'm sorry. That's another thing they could pull from. They could, like, pull from different Sonic comics. Honestly, I know they're never gonna bring in Sally and all of them, because of, you know, the whole copyright issues and all that shit. But I would love it if IDW allowed Paramount to use Tangle and Whisper and all the other IDW characters in some way, shape, or form in future movie installments. I think that would be so cool. Like, I wouldn't mind... Okay, I just had this thought. What if, like, Sonic Forces is built up to be that big Infinity War Endgame type movie? Like, the first half is, like, Sonic, like, struggling to fight against Eggman and loses at the end of the movie and is, like, captured. But, you know, we don't know it. For all we know, he's dead. We get a post-credit scene showing all of that. I mean, like, a mid-credit scene showing everything, setting it all up. A post-credit scene, you know, still get everything ready, showing that, shit just hit the ceiling. Or shit just hit the fan. And then the next movie, which would be, you know, Sonic Forces Part 2, essentially Endgame. You know, then you just finish adapting Forces and actually make it good. You know, I think that would be a really good way to make it a full series. And as far as, like, Eggman goes, I mean, just, like, recast him. Or, like, maybe convince Jim Carrey to become a voice actor for Eggman. And just, like, full-on CGI him. Maybe get Mike Pollock in to, like, voice Eggman and he just becomes a full CGI character like Sonic or Tails. You know, maybe bring somebody in to, like, motion capture him. You know, I think that would be, like, the best way forward instead of straight up replacing Eggman. And if Paramount doesn't have plans to continue the Sonic movies like Marvel movies, that's okay, that's cool. At least we get a really cool trilogy. But I still hope for Jim Carrey to at least return for Sonic 3. I would love for him to return to Sonic 3, make it a complete trilogy, and then take his leave, exit stage right. Like, at the end of the movie, set up something where, like, Eggman, it was, like, almost killed, and then he, like, has to come back as a robot. Shit. Oh, well, that's the end of this video.